scene out there in Las Vegas, Manny Pacman Pacquiao versus the undefeated Keith Thurman. Did Keith Thurman do what he promised to do? Did he send Pacquiao into early retirement, something I've been waiting for the last 10 years? Or did Pacquiao add another notch to his long, illustrious, storied career? Well, I'm going to tell you about it right here, right now, as you've entered the Sports Opinion Log here on Lex Anderson World. I'm your host, Lex Anderson. And if you were down with sports talk, and boxing, do the right thing and press that subscribe button and press the bell icon to your right to stay notified for any and all upcoming future videos. Now let me just handle the business of getting down to this video. New York City, there's a heat wave going on. Earlier this afternoon, it was around 100 degrees. And out west, in Las Vegas, in the MGM Grand Arena. You know, they say that a man without his word has nothing. So for all the weeks of all the trash talk, the answer is no. No, Thurman did not keep his word. He did not beat 40-year-old Pac-Man into retirement. He did not end his long, storied, illustrious career within 6 rounds. Unfortunately, Keith Thurman not only didn't keep his word and has nothing, he also doesn't have his welterweight title, and his undefeated record has officially ended at 29-1. Meanwhile, I, who have been waiting the last decade for someone to put an end to Pac-Man's career, am left disappointed, disgusted, shaken to my core. No, not really. But let's just see what went down. Where did it all go wrong for Thurman? Well, it happened earlier in the opening round when Pacquiao scored a knockdown. Thurman was never able to gain any momentum and wound up losing the fight via split decision, making it only the second time in his undefeated career, or previously undefeated career, that Thurman had been knocked down. He sought to look active in the later rounds, but the damage was already done. It was too little, it was too late, and now Pacquiao, Manny Pac-Man Pacquiao, becomes the oldest reigning welterweight champion at 40 years old. Also, the first guy to win 8 different world titles in different weight classes. And you know, you're probably looking at the screen saying, why don't you like Pac-Man Pacquiao? I don't like him because there were allegations of doping, there were allegations of steroid use, and when I had plunked down my hard-earned, I believe it was $60, $70, to watch him take on Floyd Money Mayweather in a fight that was overdue by at least 15 years. When Pac-Man lost, he claimed he suffered a shoulder injury in training and that he didn't want to cancel the fight because of the expectation. Save the garbage, man. You know, I know, the ignorant masses, they'll know after this video that you took the fight for the money. And instead of being a man and fessing up that you were beaten by a better man, you came up with some lame-ass excuse of suffering a shoulder injury in practice. What about the hard-earned people who plunked down their money on that? It's disgusting. So unfortunately, that's my issues. The judges gave the rounds, hold on here, 115, 112 on the scorecards from judges Dave Moretti and Tom Chitan. Judge Glenn Feltman had it 114, 113 for Thurman. And of course, ES, the nationwide sports leader, had it for Pacquiao 117, 110. And there you have it, folks. Total disgusting. Total, look at me trying to combine words, just total disappointment, man. You know, like Thurman, 30 years old, you talk all this BS about Pacquiao being old and beating him into retirement, and I'm all for it, man. But what makes the champions, what turns champions into legends is when they back up their trash talk. So unfortunately, Thurman, you are guilty of talking trash and not living up to the hype, unfortunately. And as a result, your streak, undefeated streak, is gone out the window. Your title has been taken from you, and you are a joke. You are a laughing stock. You know why, America? How can we ever trust Thurman again? Think about it. If he can't beat 40-year-old Pacquiao, there is no other champions in the division that I would entrust him to meet in the ring and defeat. It doesn't work like that. Because again, a man who doesn't honor his word has nothing. Thurman has nothing. His word is trash. His streak has been broken, which means he no longer has career value, unlike Floyd Money Mayweather, who ended it at 50-0. And third and most importantly, he doesn't even have his title. Meanwhile, the long, storied, illustrious career of Manny "PacMan" Pacquiao will continue to be spoken in the annals of sports history, which I, Lex Anderson, am here to present 62-7 with 39 KOs. Thurman, 29-1, 22 KOs. So I, Lex Anderson, present this to you, the sports fans, in the sports annals of history, that on July 21st, Manny Pacquiao, at 40 years old, once again proved that he is truly on top, once again, of the boxing mountain and the landscape. So this video will soon end, but so begins Manny "PacMan" Pacquiao, once again in the graces of royalty, boxing champion, WBA Welterweight champion. I present to you, the sports fans, in the annals of sports history. Sports opinion log, you already know what to do. Special shout out to my NHL players on the gram, IGTV. If you're watching, when you're done, head over to the bio, press the link, YouTube, Lex Anderson World, subscribe. If you're already on YouTube, you know what to do. Subscribe, bell icon for channel notifications, drop a comment below. Let me know how you're feeling, where you stand. Did you wager on the fight tonight? How much did you lose because of Thurman? Because I'm sure his loss had a devastating ripple effect all over America tonight. What a disappointment. But you know what? You'll never be disappointed here. Lex Anderson in the Sports Opinion Log. You know what to do. I'm going to drop a nice little video for you to check out, which you can check out right here. And you subscribe by pressing the face of that great guy right there. Until next time, sports fans, you know what to do. Every subscription makes the Sports Opinion Log grow one step closer to being the best sports channel on YouTube and the gram. Signing out.